Recently, a viral video showed a strange moment at a wedding in Shandong. Two groomsmen opened the main doors, and the bride and groom, under the spotlight, were about to walk in holding hands. At that very moment, a woman in a red dress suddenly ran toward the couple at surprising speed. Luckily, one of the groomsmen reacted quickly and firmly stopped her, preventing the wedding from being ruined. You may wonder what this woman was trying to do. Why would someone cause chaos at the most important moment of a couple's happiest day? In the comments, many people explain that this is called chongxi. It is an old superstition. By crashing a wedding and trying to absorb the couple's joyful energy, people believe they can bring good luck to themselves. Wearing red is believed to make this effect stronger. Some even throw used herbal medicine bags in the street, hoping others will step on them and take away their sickness. This kind of parasitic behavior, feeding off other people's happiness, is more common than it seems. On social media, these scenes are everywhere. Weddings that should be emotional and moving become stages for random women stealing the spotlight. This usually happens when the wedding host sets the mood and guests are waiting for the bride's grand entrance. Suddenly, the doors open, and instead of the bride, a woman walks in like she owns the place. Some of them even walk slowly in front of the bride, as if they are showing off. Luckily, in some cases, groomsmen, bridesmaids, or staff react in time and stop them. But when they don't, the carefully prepared ceremony turns into a chaotic disaster. It is shocking how selfish some people can be. The whole event was planned with care, but because of one person's superstition, the couple's special moment becomes a regret that lasts forever. And these selfish adult babies are not rare. They don't just show up at weddings. Even during the ride to pick up the bride, they create trouble. For example, the famous wedding car blockades. Groups of elderly people surround the bride's car and refuse to let it pass unless they get money. They act aggressive, with unfriendly faces, and won't leave until they get what they want. One woman even chased the couple like they were her enemies. Even when they offered money on the side of the road, she refused to move. One man got so violent, he broke the golden figure on the hood of the Rolls-Royce. These actions show how deeply selfish some people are, acting as if the world revolves around them. If things don't go their way, they throw tantrums like spoiled children. And it doesn't stop at weddings. High-speed trains have also become a place for these adult babies. A recent case went viral. A woman blocked the closing doors of a high-speed train in Shenzhen. Despite warnings from staff, she kept sticking her leg out to stop the doors from closing. Two workers tried to move her, but failed. She blocked the door with her body while yelling at her friends to hurry and get on the train. Only after all three companions boarded did she walk away and stop her illegal behavior. This kind of action can damage equipment, delay trains, trigger emergency stops, and disrupt dozens of trips, all because of one selfish person with no regard for others' safety. Another example. A man took off his shoes and stretched his feet over the seat in front, almost touching a young girl's face. She had to cover her nose and mouth with a towel to bear the smell. Another man placed his bare feet on the seat across from him. When a woman politely asked him to stop, he got aggressive, knocked her phone out of her hand, and even threatened her. There was also a man without a ticket who took the seat reserved for a mother and child. She had to stand with her child for more than 10 minutes while he refused to move. He even claimed he had knee surgery to emotionally manipulate the situation. Psychologist Heinz Kohut once said that some adults never grow out of the infant belief that the world revolves around them. These absurd scenes are a celebration of infantile behavior in adults. These adult babies share three traits. First, extreme selfishness. Everything is about them, with no sense of shared responsibility. Second, emotional blackmail. They say, "I am old or weak, so I deserve special treatment. If you don't give in, you're the bad one." Third, contempt for rules. They follow rules only when it benefits them and ignore them when it doesn't. If everyone acted like this, what kind of society would we have? In economics, there is a term called externality. It happens when one person's actions affect others, positively or negatively. For example, you wear red and block the bride's entrance. The superstition is yours, but you ruin a couple's most precious memory. Or, you take off your shoes and stretch your feet on a train. It may feel good to you, but it affects the comfort of others. Economist Garrett Hardin warned that when people ignore the harm they cause to others, the results can be dangerous. That is why we must not only think of ourselves, but also how our actions impact those around us. The wedding aisle is not a racetrack. The train door is not a battleground. True humanity means empathy and respect. Let us grow up and leave this childish mindset behind. Be kind. Think of others. Let's try together. This is All Asian Dilemmas. Thank you for your support. Like, comment, and share. I will keep bringing you reflections on the dilemmas shaping our society. See you next time.